Those fucking gumshoes. Always taking their sweet time. They just don't give two shits about us sitting here in the cold.
See how it feels? Last time I was waiting 3 hours for you, twat.
Dude, I told you. I had this girl in my car.
Not a word more, Daryl. You're disgusting using your badge like that.
Disgusting? Your mother said something different when...
Oh, detective. Welcome. Daryl, get lost. Time for grown-up talk.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I know standing like this sucks. So, what do we have here?
No worries. I know the traffic at this hour. This looks like an open and shut case if I've ever seen one. So do your thing and we can all go home.
What do we know?
Someone called in a dead body. Hang up right after. Probably didn't want to become a witness. First, we thought the dead guy was another druggie. The city is a meat grinder. Meat comes in to make a buck. Meat comes out in a plastic bag. Then, we scanned his chip. Turns out, he's actually a congressman. Was. Not a big fish, but famous enough to make it to tonight's news. Half of his campaign was about cleaning the city of drugs.
Suspected cause of death?
Classic oxy overdose. Half of this fucking city is on this shit. Though, I haven't seen a politician drug himself to death yet. New day, new adventure.
When was the call?
Just over 2 hours ago. Since then, no one but us was present at the scene. Until your arrival.
Anything on him?
Is this a trick question? Patting down dead guys is your job. Didn't want to spoil you the fun.
Any information about him?
44, married, 6 kids. 6 fucking kids. I got 2, and I sometimes want to kill myself. Well, I guess at least in this particular case, he lived what he preached.
Anything interesting in the crime scene?
Yeah. See this wall behind with this campaign poster? Someone wrote 666 all over it. Number of the devil. This whole fucking city's a devil's playhouse.
Let me take a look around.
Another long night.
Home, sweet home. Huh. I remember that place very well. Unfortunately. Historic signing of a major military contract. Date on the back shows it happened a week ago. Tattoo on his left arm. Today is free of any notes, but next days are filled with meetings and calls. Tomorrow he was supposed to attend the budget vote in the big pharma special commission. His hands are uncharacteristically dirty.
So, what do you think?
Something doesn't smell right. I need more time to investigate.
As you wish. I just hope you're not one of those weirdos who sniff every corner. My wife's going to kill me if I don't come back to help with the kids.
Allow me to interrupt you for a moment. Perhaps you've noticed the pictures that occasionally display in the bottom left corner of the screen? Those are clues. You collect them during conversations, and generally while exploring the world. All clues go to the caseboard. To open the caseboard, press the spacebar. To distinguish old clues from new ones, new clues are marked with a blue border. In the bottom left corner of the screen, there are controls for navigating the caseboard. Take a moment to reflect. Which clues might potentially fit together? Can you see any logical connections? Use the middle mouse button to click and drag, combining the matching clues.
This is interesting. An unusual tattoo that has been done recently. Huh.
Great! By combining matching clues, you get conclusions. Remember that unlocked conclusions can be combined with other elements on the caseboard. Correct connections are permanently saved. Press spacebar to close the caseboard. Remember, the caseboard is a key element of the game. Conclusions are essential to unlock further parts of the story. Good luck with your first case, detective.
Just a few more hours.
Will of the people. It seems not everyone agrees. White pills. Half of the box is empty. Looks like strong painkillers. Pretty dodgy here.
Good evening. This is Eric Anderson with 105 bringing you Void City's news. Tomorrow's will be the first public hearing using the so-called People's Act Article 6 to charge 4 big pharmaceutical corporations with knowingly putting highly addictive drugs on the market. Watch our special report showcase tonight, which reveals the hearing is a hoax intended to turn your attention away from the voting scandal. In our top story, the Void City Council has announced a new initiative to expand green spaces across the city. The project aims to increase urban parks and community gardens, enhancing environmental sustainability and resident well-being. That's all for now. Stay tuned to VCR 185 and 5 for more updates. Wishing you a pleasant evening in Void City.
Someone thought they were throwing it into the water. They didn't notice safety nets for junkies and suicide attempts. Oh man, first time this sick city actually helped me. This doesn't lead to any answers. Let's turn back. Empty boxes and old newspapers. Nothing that could help.
Now, look at that. Huh. What a find. I started to think you're quite a nut job, looking through the trash. Guess that's why I'm no detective.
Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty.
Man with a work ethic. I won't lie. I'd rather be at home already, but at the same time, I'm impressed. Anyway, show me this photo.
Slow down, Sergeant. Analyzing the evidence is my job.
Fine. Whatever.
This investigation is not over yet. You got it?
Seriously? Listen, this knucklehead Daryl and I were on our feet for 12 straight hours. You haven't eaten. It's freezing here. What else do you want to find?
I do my job. You do yours. That's it. This tattoo was made here? Did he make it on his own? Someone tried to use this photo for blackmail. I wonder who and why. Makes sense, but something's missing. Almost there. Just not perfect. logical, yet incomplete. Did he make this tattoo himself? Why write all these numbers on the wall? This 6 symbol might be referring to Article 6, but there's not enough evidence yet. Makes sense, but something's missing. On track, but lacking a piece. Someone else was here. It was not a suicide or an overdose. It was a murder. I need to run a fingerprint scan on the droid.
Scanning has been initiated. Enhancing. Partial fingerprints detected. Connecting to database. Access denied. I'm sorry. My request was rejected for unknown reason.
I knew you were going to be a troublemaker. You just couldn't take a hint. I hate assholes like you. Always looking down on us. But this investigation, it's over. It's just a suicide. Take a good look at me, so that you know I'm a serious man, a violent man. Now, go and play along with this story, or else we'll come for you and your family. Normally, here's where I'd add you to the payroll, but I hate scum like you. You don't get a cut. You either shut up, or you better start looking over your shoulder. I'm done with this fucking case.
In other news, the body of a conservative congressman was discovered in a downtown alley, alongside incriminating photographs of him engaged in an extramarital affair. Authorities have determined that the congressman took his own life in response to the scandalous pictures. However, various radical internet groups are spreading misinformation and conspiracy theories surrounding the incident. We urge the public to rely on verified sources of information as the investigation progresses.
Some cases stick to your soul. Like hot tar. If you try to scrape it off, it'll tear parts of you away. Some cases never close. No matter how fast you run, it circles back to you.